Okay, y'all. So I think a lot of us listened or at least heard about Bethenny having Jill Zarin on her podcast, Rewives, the first guest she's ever had on Rewives. So I listened to the hour and a half. That was July 17th. Okay, so at the very end, Jill starts talking about her businesses, and Bethenny says, oh, no, we'll talk about that on the other podcast. So I remember thinking that and thinking, okay, whatever. Not until yesterday, when Bethenny put out her latest Bethenny YouTube show, where it was like 15 minutes of like behind the scenes of Jill coming and her getting ready and all this chaotic stuff, did she mention we made 5 podcasts out of this and a YouTube show. So today I tried to listen to it. I went and looked on my Apple Podcast. One's like 13 minutes, one's like 2, one's like 5. One is 52 minutes. They did another one where they recapped all of Rhony episode 1. I did not listen to that because I don't care what they say about that. But the other stuff was just so chaotic. Bethenny compares Dorinda and Jill being super similar personalities, kind of mentions all the negative stuff about them in my opinion. But she also says, do you think I should have them on my podcast to hash things out? So future. They also talk about going to dinner. They're going to go to Olive Garden, or they joked about going to Catch. What else? They asked what each other's top four of all Housewives is. Of course, they mention their own selves. Jill mentions Bethenny. They both agree on Nene. They both agree on Vicky Gunvalson. They all agree on Teresa. They kind of go back and forth on Lisa Vanderpump. They hash out the funeral thing yet again. Bethenny is adamant about not being wrong on that. Who knows? And then they do a whole 9-minute podcast on grading. Bethenny is grading all of Jill Zarin's past businesses. She basically gives her an A- overall. It was so hard to listen to. I feel like Jill is trying so hard to gain Bethenny's respect and friendship back. And Bethenny just feels like this power play of like, I'm better than you. I surpassed you. I did things better than you in business. I don't know. It's just kind of cringe. I didn't like it at all. Also, Jill Zarin talks about her latest thing, which is Jill Zarin Beauty, and how she brought some for Bethenny and she hopes she tries it out. Well, that was a couple days ago. Today is Thursday. I haven't seen anything about Bethenny making a TikTok or an Instagram trying out or promoting any of Bethenny or Jill Zarin's products. I mean, did she pay Jill Zarin or not? Like, all I see is Bethenny making 5 podcast episodes out of their interview and content about Jill Zarin and a YouTube show, which she's going to get all the ads and money for. Like, what did Jill Zarin get out of this? I don't know. All she got out of me is more sympathy. Now, granted, Jill Zarin is a good friend of Jeff Lewis, so I love when she comes on Jeff Lewis Live. Loved her on Rhony. But I wouldn't have said that I had sympathy for her until all this Bethenny stuff. Tell me what you think. Have you listened? Did you even know they had 5 podcasts? Because I sure didn't.